Hello, everyone. This is Texas Rider Show, episode number 6, with Mothership Products,
What's up?
or Mothership Motorsports, I should say, and Jim Wizard World. What's going on?
Hey guys,
We're
how
just
we
to
doing
catch up
tonight?
here.
How
There
is
it goes.
everybody?
Had to mute it here. It was a little delayed there.
Oh yeah, rookie.
Yeah, I know, right? Sorry I'm late, and the green screen here is not working on my Chrome browser, so I'm having to deal with that. So it is what it is. I have to roll with the green,
Yeah,
It's
it's not
okay, though.
could be worse.
Yeah, that's true. It could be. How's everyone going tonight? Doing okay?
Yeah, doing good.
Everybody's
We've
good.
got a few other people in the chatter so far. So
Yeah. So let's see who we have here for our chats. Let's see.
Killer Wheel
First
Channel.
one. So get this, Flips. Actually, so get this. That's my wife there. She's in the house. Mothership Motorsports in the house. Yeah, that's him, and that's Dwayne there. Kathleen Brandt, how you doing?
Hey
Good that
Kathleen.
you glad you came by. And Forever Nomad 2017 in the house. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
oh, Carol's here too.
Backroad Bikers.
Yeah, there we go.
I think that's Wizard World here.
Yep.
Keller Royal Channel. He's in the house.
And his
Bikers
Phil.
Bikers Basement. What's going on? Kathleen and Carol's here. Glad
All
everyone
right.
can come in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. And if you haven't already connected with us, don't forget our Facebook page. That's Texas Rider. I need to bring it up here. But while I'm doing that, let's talk a little bit about how your week has gone, Dwayne. And
Yeah, my week is it's been a week, that's for sure. I think I had a week in 2 days. I did find out that I will be off for 2 weeks without pay coming up like May 8th. So
Oh,
most
wow.
of May I'll be off May until after Memorial Day. So I won't have the income that day, but I will be able to get unemployment. It's what do they call it? A furlough.
furlough.
So I'm not losing any benefits or anything like that. I just have to take some time without pay because of the economic downturn. We're in a essential business, but the people that we support are there's no money out there. They're taking their time. So
I think that's what happened to me too. My furlough started this Friday, so all the way to I think August 7th. So I'm having to deal with that. So
hey, Peaches is here. That's awesome.
Peaches, Dragonfly
Hey,
Sands,
and Dragonfly's here.
Patricia.
Yeah, Dragonfly Sands is here.
Patricia's here. How's it going?
Awesome. That's Peaches.
Oh,
Patricia
okay.
Peaches.
Glad you came by. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely. So when it comes to motorcycles, I did my seats today. So
All right.
finally don't look like a ragamuffin seat. I guess I could show them, huh? I was going
Yeah,
to.
so let's see the pictures here, and I'll get them up on screen.
Yeah, so now you guys can make fun of me or whatever. I'm not an upholsterer. This is all I got, right? So you saw the seats before. They were routed out. They had no covers. I bought these covers off of eBay, and then I went to and got the buttons from Joann's and put those on. So it's the 3-piece seat. I didn't take enough pictures. Those are the only 2 pictures I took. So you can see the 60-bar seat and the passenger seat.
And that looks
then
pretty good.
That's the driver's seat. So I was going to put some nicer padding under there, but I went and they were like $55. And if I was riding this across the country, I might worry about it. But for what I do, I just couldn't justify that cost right now. So
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
but yeah, so that's what I did today on the bike. And then I went on a ride. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
Okay.
And then what about you, Jim?
Well, we had a pretty good week. my week was fairly good. It was a couple nice days, and we went on a nice ride today, right around 160 miles. Uh, Took us about 4 or 5 hours because we made several stops. But we had a good ride today, and we went up through the national forest, and it was a beautiful ride.
Yeah, the little clips that we're going to show today, though, is from last week. You know, it was raining so bad before the show we were going to ride, but we ended up riding that Sunday of last week, and we went to Brenham, Texas. So that was a really cool ride there, and I'm going to show you little clips of that when we're ready. But and then today we went to again to the national forest, and I mean that thing could have went for miles, and I could have probably rode through that for days. It was so beautiful, and it was felt like you were off grid, you know. National forest, and I mean that thing could have went for miles. There's a feedback. What's going on? For days, it was so beautiful, and so.
Sorry about that. I switched screens and it went off.
Oh, that was you, huh? Damn, rookie.
Yeah, my fault. Oh, damn.
Damn, rookie.
Rookie now.
Hey, Don's in the house here. Hey, what's up, Don?
And Patricia. Hey, hello, Patricia.
Well, we got all kinds of good people in here today. So
yeah, for sure.
Got a couple things to talk about, right?
Yep.
So I don't know if 8 o'clock is a good time for you. It's just we're gonna probably roll with it probably another couple of weeks, and we're thinking about actually changing it up to 9 o'clock. But I did that poll and it said 8 o'clock was 58%. But I'm just making sure that it's not interfering with anybody else. But in the chat, tell me what you guys think. Should we keep it at 8 o'clock or maybe change it to 9? Because I know 10 o'clock might be a little too late for everyone, even though it's a Saturday. So,
Dragonfly want to know if we had a video clip from our ride today. Did you download it by any chance?
So I wanted to show last week's since it was last week's ride at Brenham, but I was gonna post something today and I didn't have a chance. So, but I did a roll, not too much editing, but I finally got it to downsize on the video because it's a 4K, I can't even say it right. 4K clip. There we go. And to the encoder, and then I encoded it down to 1080 just so I can get it uploaded to YouTube. So,
okay.
Did you do anything to your bike this week? I mean, we know you did the lights and all that last week, and I've been basically busy. I haven't even had time to do anything. I'm trying to figure out my next step. Filling out the paperwork for unemployment and all that too. And
I still have to do that. Dang it.
Yep. That's on the down low. Anyway, I tried some painting technique that I wanted to try and see. It was called. It's made by Duplicolor, and it's called a custom wrap. So basically, you don't have to prep your paint. You can just spray this over it, and it takes 5 or 6 coats, and you let them dry in between, and you build up this coat on there. And it's supposed to be a very durable paint. And then when you don't like the color anymore, you peel it off. It comes off without damaging any of the other paint.
So is it like a plastic when it dries, or how does that? Do you have?
It's just like it's almost like latex, basically.
Or what about like when you're doing the printing of the plastic, how they do the decals on the window? Is it kind of like a material like that? I guess.
No. It's almost like a latex that just air dries on there, but it's colored, and you spray it on, and it goes on, and they've got 8 or 10 different colors, I believe.
Oh, wow.
So
you
can change up your bike fairly easy if you wanted to do that, and then peel it off and start over and do something else, and it peels off pretty clean.
Oh, does it? Does it have like how many colors does it have? I mean, is it?
I believe that the Duplicolor. Let me look right here.
You said you had a video on it, right? Or maybe you can show something about that. I'll run the chat. Let's see who else. Did we miss anybody? Did we
Yeah,
say
Isabel Nimmer. I can't say that name.
Nimero?
Nimero.
Oh, I hope we didn't butcher too bad.
Yeah, sorry, we tried, and the Matt Man Tennessee stopped in too. So
Oh, there he is. Okay. What's going on, Matt Man? Hope everything's
so
good.
we have a few people kicking back with us. So
Say, did anybody say anything about the time yet? I wasn't reading.
I haven't seen anything.
It says LOL, no Texas Rider. I'm not sure if Patricia was saying something about that.
Okay, I have the duplicolor up if you want me to share it.
And what is it? What is it per can? I mean, is it actually safe on your actual paint that you have on there right now, or you can just pull it up?
It's very safe. It doesn't attach to the paint at all, other than it, like it's kind of like I said, like putting latex on there, but it's not latex. It's really a paint, a type of paint that you put on there, but it doesn't hurt. You don't have to prep the paint or anything. Just make sure it's all clean, and then you spray it on there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Awesome.
And that's for all those people that keep changing their damn minds on what they want on their bike, right?
Right. Or, my Wizard World right there is always, dabbling into something. So,
Right.
anything, he's very creative when he painted. He painted that Dyna that I had on there.
Yeah.
With the
Oh,
red,
there you
white,
go.
blue, right?
Yeah, it's on there right now. So this lady's painting a rim.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
so
she's
it's a
painting
spray
the rim.
can? It's a rattle can?
Yeah.
It's a spray can, a rattle can.
Holy
And you
cow!
spray
Okay. I thought it was a can of paint, a professional paint that you had to mix and such.
No,
I think would you pay like $6 a can? I think you said.
it was actually it was on sale for $7 a can, $6.99. And you
Wow.
can see that there's different colors there. Right there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you got black, purple, green, blue, red, and silver.
And they also have white and blue, red, green. They've got about 8 or 9 colors.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I thought, like you said, I thought it was like in a can you had to mix and spray with a sprayer, not a rattle can.
Right, for sure.
It's a rattle can. That makes it really sweet.
Yeah, $6 a can, huh?
I've sprayed a lot of bikes doing that with rattle cans.
Yep. Wow. Matt said it's like kind of like plastic dip, I guess. Kind of verified. That's pretty cool. What's that?
It's very close to that.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see what we have on the Texasrider page here today on the Facebook channel. All right, let's see. Let's share this here. I had to reset everything here.
It's always something with you, right?
I know, right? Always something. All right. So don't forget, guys, this is the Facebook Texasrider. See this emblem here? Scroll down and you hit your community. So that will, anything that you post on there, if you have any pictures, go ahead and post them on there. We'll display them each week. And,
Yeah, we want to see your guys' rides. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
I look at mine way too often. I'd much rather see somebody else's.
Yeah, right. So this is kind of funny. Motorcycle camping. I don't know if you saw that, Dwayne.
I didn't see that. That's good.
Yep.
Got to keep those skeeters off you right there.
Yep. Nunya, I don't see him in the chat today, but the actual name is Randall. He's the one that posted on there. There's Wizards light kit that we just put on.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get that on. There we go.
Oh wow, that's badass.
So we had to get extensions for it. I got him the kit, but to extend it out to the front wheel, he had to get extra extensions. And when you got the extensions, that's when you put them all on the front. So there's different colors right there.
Wow,
that looks pretty sick.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yep.
The teal, I use the teal a lot on my bike, so it kind of looks like that. And then the dark blue.
Carol says she likes the lights. I like the purple. I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, Randall, I guess, commented, it says that, that's keen. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, and that red, I mean, that just looks like, like when you see a skull with the red eyes and stuff, it kind of gives you that kind of look.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
I like it.
There's Randall and Sturgis, and Wizard, but you saw that last week. So don't forget, you could post anything car related or motorcycle related on there, just of you guys having fun or wherever you guys are at that time, so.
Yeah, absolutely. You could throw up some bikes.
Yeah, throw up some bikes. We like to see them for sure.
Oh, Don says red is menacing like Carol. Somehow I don't see Carol as menacing. I'm sorry. I know she tries to be this badass, and I just don't see it, Carol. I'm sorry. You're just a sweet lady.
Do you want to go ahead and show a clip of your little travel?
Sure. Yeah. Let me share that screen. So a couple of days ago, it was the 30th, which is what, 2 days ago.
Okay.
I went on a ride. It was just short after work.
That already looks beautiful right there. That's nice.
I know, right? That's just getting to where I was headed. So
man, that should be your thumbnail right there. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So a little bit about this ride before I start the clip. It's fast forwarded, so you don't have to sit and watch everything. It's about 4 minutes long.
Okay.
This where I'm headed is Provo Canyon. There's a lot of it's a beautiful ride. I had a lot of problems on this ride with this bike because rookie mistake. I didn't realize that I ran out of gas.
Yeah.
I'd been running it in too much, since it doesn't have a gas gauge, I was running it too much in the garage, and I didn't, you do it by the odometer, and I ended up pushing this bike for a mile. We're going to skip that part, though. That's at the end, and I just cut that completely out. I don't need to hear me huffing and puffing and pushing this damn bike.
That would have been the best part of the video.
I know, and I'm going to, no.
Oh, man.
All right, so this is it's ended up being about a 30-minute ride is all, because it's real close to my house. So I mean, I didn't have to go very far at all.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
And yes, I will get rid of the timestamp. I finally figured out how to do that on my camera, so you won't see that on the next videos.
And that's that little camera that you just bought, right? The Tipo?
Yeah, that's the 8-man A79. So,
okay, cool.
Now, again, I rendered this much faster, so you don't have to watch, all the, you don't have to watch the 20 minutes that I actually take.
I didn't think you were going to stop there for a minute.
Run up and over them, huh?
Yep, for sure.
Oh, come on now. There we go. So.
What kind of camera are you using, Dwayne?
It's an 8-man A79.
Okay.
I bought it for like $42. So, and it does really good. There are a couple of things that I don't quite like about it, but for a starting camera, I think it's a really good deal. So this is where I start to go into the canyon itself.
Oh, nice. Well, your pictures look a little bit more interesting than mine. That's for sure. For now.
Well, whatever. Yeah. It's all about the ride.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I plan on. I actually have the full video. I'll probably end up putting that on my YouTube channel after I cut out and edited it a little bit. So I just did the fast forward version just to do a 4-minute little teaser. So
yeah.
There is a place up here. It goes by pretty quick. It's called Bridal Veil Falls. It's kind of a very famous place where they do a lot of filming around it because it's so pretty.
Nice.
You'll see it really quick, and the best time is to get it is a spring runoff, which is right about now because the snow melts and you can actually see the falls really well. It's It's right there. right there. You can kind of see it. Oh, damn. Anyway, just right there. So
Yeah.
if you're interested in actually seeing a better picture of it when I render it and put it on YouTube at regular speed, you can kind of check it out. So, but yeah, I ran out of gas up here.
So did he? Let me ask you this. So how many motorcyclists stopped? I got to ask you that.
Oh man. Okay, so when I ran out of gas, it was actually on the way back down.
Okay.
There were probably eight bikes that passed me while I was pushing my bike on the side of the road.
Oh my goodness.
Back where I was, in traffic there at the beginning. That's where I was passed. That's where I was pushing, going the other way.
Okay.
So there's about eight bikes that passed me, and then somebody stopped, and it was a brand new guy on a Sportster. Most of the other bikes were street bikes or sport bikes, and I was happy. I mean, I was pushing. I was going to push anyway, but he stopped and offered to go get me some gas. So,
man, that's pretty. Yeah. Wow.
There.
I'm surprised.
It was nice of him. I mean, that's kind of what that's kind of the biker's creed, right? Is if you see somebody broken down, you stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you can help at all, or so whatever. So right up here is a bridge. That's me pulling over. Is
that when you ran out of gas right here?
That's when it started. Let's see. And
Okay.
then where I turn around. So this is basically the end. But there's a dam there that goes to that reservoir that was there. So, but like I said, it was really quick. I didn't want to make it too long because I didn't want to mess up the show. So
Yeah. That's all right. That's all good. Oh, there he is. Well, there he is. Oh.
So that's what I did, and then after I stopped on the top where the where the video ended, I limped it down. I turned it to the reserve portion of the tank and limped it down, and then it just completely ran out. So
Okay.
I got my leg workout for sure.
I bet you did. So do you, like, if your bike breaks down, do you have any kind of access to a trailer, or does your your insurance have like a where you can buy something like that?
I do have a trailer, and but I knew where I was, and I knew I wasn't too far from a gas station, so I was just gonna push it. But it ended up being a little bit longer. I ended up pushing just over a mile.
Okay.
Damn.
Now I have
Pretty rough.
Now I have a question to ask you, Dwayne.
Sure.
Didn't you put gas in them before you went on your trip?
I did, but it was like I wasn't going very far, and like I said, I was running it in the garage, so I didn't take into account that portion of gas that I used there. So
Either that, or you have like a really tiny tank.
no, it's about a 3-gallon tank. So
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
no, it was my fault. I mean, there was nothing
That's good.
a complete screw up on my part, but
Hey, that's the fun part, right?
It's not like somebody else hadn't done that, huh? Isn't that right,
I
James?
was just saying.
yeah.
Now, how many of you guys haven't run out of gas? Let me hear you. If you tell me you haven't run out of gas, I'll call you a dang liar.
You're a liar, right? Well, I didn't quite get stalled like you did, I guess, but I was on reserve and I had to switch to the reserve. But I was so fortunate that there was a gas station about 10, 15 miles away, so I still had some.
Right.
I was basically right when I pulled in, I was running on fumes. So
My problem was I've been having troubles with the carburetor. That's why I was working on it. And so when I started running out of gas, I didn't recognize that that's what it was. Because I figured, damn, more carburetor problems. And then, a little bit later, I realized, geez, I'm out of gas. What the hell?
Okay.
Right.
Now, just a little note. Do you have your driver's license handy?
are you gonna show them the road?
What?
Or there's roadside assistance on the back.
Exactly.
Oh,
You know
okay.
that. Look on the back of your driver's license. and it should have a number for roadside assistance. At least we do here in Texas.
I was gonna say, I don't know if he does that, if he has that or not. I noticed that too, actually.
No, I don't.
Kathleen says we have AAA plus RV. They will pick you up if you broke down on a
Yeah,
motor.
no, mine doesn't have it on my license.
Okay. Well, in Texas we do that. If you have you need some help, you call this toll-free number, and they'll send somebody out to help you.
Yeah.
But I have a truck and trailer, so if I was actually stuck, I would just call my brother or my son-in-law, and he could go give my truck and trailer. But like I said, I knew where I was. I thought I was about a half mile from the gas station, but I was a little bit further.
A little further, you're like, oh my gosh, man, I need something to drink after this. Right?
Oh, no doubt. And it was actually pretty warm that day in Utah. It was,
Oh, speaking of drinking, James was exposed to Corona today.
Oh gosh.
Corona, what, light, extra?
Yeah, Corona beer.
Corona extra. Yeah.
Lime or lemon.
Crazy. Yeah. So here's our little. Let me see if I can bring it up. This is Brenham. It's probably from Wizard's house. It's what would you say? It's about almost an hour, I guess. From my house, it's a little bit longer.
No, it's probably hour. Well, by bike, yeah, it's about an hour and 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. Okay, so normally it's about four of us that ride. It's Wizards, me, another guy that rides with us, Dale, and Mike. He's kind of like our new guy that rides with us. And I actually went on because I was like, it's better to have more people to ride with. So I ended up going on next door, putting a little ad out. I didn't want to be all weird and stuff like that and say, hey, if you're looking to ride, come kind of join us. We're not starting any kind of club or anything like that, but we're just trying to get more people to ride. But anyway, Mike wanted to go to Brenham. I guess he's never been on, to Brenham before. So this is kind of our, our scenery to Brenham. We took a long route. And if, whenever we get this situated as far as rides, we're going to actually have like maps going to where we ride to, so you can kind of follow along once this video is out and kind of click on a link, and it will tell you what actual direction we went. So let's say Dwayne, you come to Texas, you're like, man, I was watching Texasrider's video and I actually want to ride on that ride. Can you take me there? So that's just a little bit of information on that. So
that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be neat.
Trying to do some, it's always, sometimes it's fun to just not have any kind of destination to go, because you're just, and on our particular bikes, not everybody has it. We have GPS. So if we want to just take off and ride north, south, whatever, we'll just ride, and then we'll find all these country roads. And if we ever get lost, that's what the GPS is for. So that's a good thing about it.
One of the neat things about the Harley GPS is that you can record your ride.
Yes, exactly. So let's say we find a place that's really cool in Texas that I've never seen before, even though I've been in Houston all my life, but Texas is huge, right? And let's say we go on a ride, we hit record, it actually records everything on there.
Now, does it record like a camera or record on a map?
It records on a map.
Okay.
Records on a map, and then you save that in there, and that can be one of your saved rides.
Nice. Okay. Very good.
Let's say Wizard and I ride to that location, and then Dale meets up and Mike meets up with us the following weekend and wants to ride that. Then we know exactly where it is.
Right.
Yeah, that's just a little thing that we have.
All right, start the damn video.
All right, here we go. So this freeway that you're going to see right here is starting off at 290. So this is one of our little clips here. Let me turn my audio off here. It's a little loud. Can't hear myself. So as far as Texas, it just depends on where you are in Texas. It gets very hilly, but nothing kind of like what Dwayne has. So just a little bit of perspective going on here. That's Wizard in front of us with this 3-wheel.
I was wondering who the guy up front with the training wheels was.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, so he has the GoPro on his head, a GoPro 3, and we were going to show that video footage, but the problem is it didn't come out that great. It was very grainy. So Kathleen said she lives off of 290, so she probably knows where this is.
Yeah.
So if you look to the left right there, that's kind of cool. It's an old, it doesn't work anymore. It's a movie theater. Okay.
Like a drive-in?
Yeah, see that drive-in where I just pointed?
Yeah.
On the screen, that's an old drive-in that doesn't work anymore. Now it's like an antique place that you can go get different antiques there. But every time I've always been interested in old movies, stuff like that, you know, because I guess I was born in '77, so in my time, I remember growing up in Houston. I think it was off of 45, and Wizard would tell you is that they would have movies going on when I was a kid that you can, as you're on the freeway, you can actually watch them because that's how close it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
So.
And now they still have drive-in movies. It's called the Showboat, and that's a nice place.
Yeah, if you're from Texas, you're not familiar with the Houston area. There's one off of 2920. That's a road, and it's called Showboat. And you get two movies for the price of one. So for like $6, $6 or $7, you get two movies. So, but they don't, and how they don't do the big intercom anymore. You tune your radio station in, and you can see it from there. So.
Right, they pick a frequency on your radio.
Right, exactly.
All right, Don, have a good one.
Yes, Don, have a good one. Take it easy. Glad you came by.
Hi, Don. Thanks for stopping.
But this is with the GoPro 8 and everything. Of course, when you see this in 4K, I don't know if I'm gonna upload in 4K because I always take forever to upload, of course. But that day, last weekend, Sunday, was just beautiful.
Yeah, it looks nice out there.
Of course, we have a lot of trees, a lot of flat land until you get toward like San Antonio, Canyon Lake area. Or even when we went to today in Sam Houston, it was very hilly. You had some really almost 90-degree turns that you had to take at 15 miles an hour,
Oh, wow.
So we'll probably show that next week.
A lot of those kind of things, those windy roads up in our canyons, which I'll be doing some more canyon riding that are even more scenic than that last one. So
yeah, of course.
Now just a question. Seeing the video, can you zoom on this or no?
The only way you can zoom is if I'm in the editor, because I use Adobe products, then I can zoom the actual video in. So I can zoom it where I can probably move right, left. I can probably even zoom it to where you are, where I can almost read your license plate from there. But that's all through your editing.
So in other words, you can take your bike out of it by zooming in, basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because if it shoots in 4K, and I was explaining to Dwayne the other day about it, is that it's a higher resolution. You can almost, when you down sample it from 4K to 1080, it actually is a better picture than your standard 1080. So
because it was shot in 4K originally, and you're compressing it.
Exactly, and the more megapixels you have, it's going to shrink it up, and then it's going to be just the colors and everything are just going to be so much better. So this is going toward Austin, actually. If you see, so, like Somerville, we're going to do some rides in Somerville. But I wasn't for sure. This is kind of like a first run on the camera on the side of my helmet. Remember we were talking about that last week.
Right.
So, and
mine was, when I shot mine's right here, right by my chin, right on my visor. So you can kind of see the difference in how different views are where the camera is.
Yeah.
And I just changed the camera mount from mine from being on the helmet. And I changed it to being on my windshield.
Uh-huh. Did you like that better? Or?
I think I will. I'm gonna try a different camera with it because, like I said, I've got the GoPro 3, which doesn't have the image stabilization, so it was really jumpy.
Right.
Yeah. But we were riding through the forest today, and we didn't. It was just so nice that we. It's like we were in a daze, and we just couldn't stop going. So again, that's next week. But I just wanted to show you a little clip of the following video that's coming up.
So
But
Nunez says his GoPro's on his handlebar too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I know some people that like that. I think with the stabilization, I think more people are going to that. Before the stabilization, it was just too jumpy. I mean, especially on a Harley that rattles when it at idle. So,
yeah, exactly, for sure. And then you had that 360 camera, and funny thing today, the little story is like he was holding it up like this while he was riding and trying to get everything around there, and he ended up not having the what it was
The video on. It was doing still pictures.
just doing still pictures. Oh man, we had
It's
to
like, okay. And I came back and read the instructions. It says, "Oh, scroll through there until you get to the one that you want." It's like, okay. So next ride we'll have some 360.
all right, so I
video.
wasn't the only idiot out there making silly mistakes on that ride.
Exactly. We're on the same boat.
I think we all have, right?
Oh yeah. So.
So let's talk a little bit. Let's turn the tables a little bit, and we want to talk about. I heard that GMC now has a Harley truck, and I wanted to find out for myself. So I did a Google search, and they actually do. Now I thought the older F-150s, because Ford had it first, of course, and Wizard had it 2002, and I thought they stopped making them for a while, and then they came out with the GMC, and now they have a new F-150 one, and I'm gonna bring that up here.
Well, you bring up the GMC. I have the Harley one.
Okay,
the Ford one.
let me bring up the GMC here real quick. It's just you have to. Let me tell you this: you have to have a lot of money here to
No doubt.
Either one.
to get either one. Let me tell you.
When they say that HD stands for $100, no, it counts a lot
sure.
more on this than this.
100,000.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, this is the GMC version. Now, I didn't. Well, of course, I know Harley Davidson is kind of hurting right now. Before this pandemic came around, and they're just trying to pertain to the newer crowd, I guess you can say, and I don't know, but I think Harley Davidson is just kind of desperate, and they're trying to look for other sources, So, but this.
We haven't figured out what kind of motor is in the GMC one yet.
I looked it up. I looked
okay.
it up. It's a 6.2 liter, non normally aspirated with a 10-speed transmission.
Oh,
Okay.
10-speed. Oh, wow. That's
So,
cool.
but yeah, the GMC is normally aspirated 6.2 liter.
Yeah.
I bring up the Ford one. I put it on my share screen.
So Isabella said get our Dodge Ram. I'm really surprised. I like the way the Dodges look, and I'm surprised that Harley Davidson didn't go with Dodge, because Dodges look really cool too.
Yeah, I actually think the Ford looks a lot better than that GMC.
Oh yeah,
That GMC, to me, is just a big beast. I guess that's what you're looking for.
I don't know
If you look at that price tag right down there, $107,725. So basically, you're saying $108,000.
well, you can get a real nice Lariat, for that kind of money. What was that?
That's before taxes. But one of the nice things about this, and I scrolled it up so you can see that, the Harley Davidson branded 700 plus horsepower supercharger.
Wow.
The blower is powder coated with the Harley Davidson orange, and it's got the performance intake with the high flow filter, aluminum intake cooler. So you're talking about, for $10,000 more from the GMC, you got a supercharger,
Right.
700 plus horsepower.
So the GMC doesn't have a supercharger, right? That's what you're saying.
Nope, not
But
yet.
standard.
Just
Wow.
normally aspirated, not turbocharged. No blower.
No.
Wow, that's crazy. Man, that's crazy.
So All right, you want me to stop sharing?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
So the thing about what I don't like about the GMC is it's just like Dwayne was saying, it's just like too much front end. The I've always liked the Ford too. In fact, I drive a Ford Ranger from 2006. That's yeah. But speaking of that too, is they just now came out with the Rangers again, but they're midsize. So but anyway, I always liked the F-150 body styles, and even when the Harley trucks first came out, they were still pretty good. So
Yeah, and see, I've always been a Chevy man, but
yeah.
I have a Ford truck now. I have a 2007 Ford F-150.
Okay.
It's got a killer deal on, so that's why I have it. And I like Ford trucks and all, but I think the Fords actually look better than the
Yeah.
GMCs right now. The GMCs just went to that, I don't know. It almost looks like a moving van front end.
Yeah, it's like big and bulky looking.
Just too big.
Yeah, they're all the trucks are going to that boxy front end look.
Yeah.
Just like the brand. I just saw a brand new Chevy 2020, and and it was just weird. Just the whole. It just seemed like everything was just tall as far as the bed, everything on the front and the back was just huge. It just looked weird, but we'll go from there. Also, Wizard World. Do you want to talk about changing the subject a little bit? Do you want to talk about the back road biker?
Yes, Backroad Bikers is a new project that Texasrider and I are starting, where we will take and download to a USB drive a backroads trip where you're away from the majority of traffic on paved roads, but where you can explore the countryside. And we're going to be putting that out here pretty soon. That we're going to do that, and you're going to find out that it's going to be really, really good. We can schedule trips in any state. You tell me where you start, and then I will plan a trip for you out into the countryside on paved roads and loop it back to your house. And you tell me how long you want the trip to last, and I can set it up for you.
That sounds good. That sounds really cool.
Now, will that be downloadable to your Harley or any GPS type system?
You can download it to any type GPS system. So if you've got a Garmin or even your cell phone.
Oh, very good.
Like Dwayne, let's say, I don't know, do you have a phone holder? I mean, do you have it where you?
I don't right now. I just have it in my pocket.
Okay.
So but I also, because I have hearing aids, I have Bluetooth to my phone. Right. So I can turn on a navigation and put it in my pocket, and then I'll hear it in my ears.
Yeah, there you go. What kind of hearing aids do you use?
Phonak. Phonak.
Yeah.
A Bluetooth.
Yep. I got you.
That goes to both my ears, so I can hear. I can listen to music on my phone or whatever.
I've got some, but I don't wear them because I can't find them.
I've done that.
Woohoo! That didn't help.
Well, and they're pricey. I mean, luckily, mine are paid for by the military, so I don't have to pay for them. But they're $4,000 or $5,000 now. So
yeah. So Biker's Basement says Dodge should do a truck with Indian.
Oh, there you go. That'd be cool.
Since you don't hear much about Indians anymore.
That's true. That's true. Yeah,
they're still around.
Polaris bottom, right?
I thought it was Polaris. Yeah.
I think Polaris bottom. So, but yeah, they haven't made a statement yet. Really, I mean, they still have the Chiefs and the Scouts out there.
Scouts for sure.
But yeah, they're not a big name right now. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, because if the new Chiefs and stuff, they look just like the road glides of Harley, and I think Harley came out with that front end first on theirs. But what I do like, when you look at their engines, man, they look just like they're like it's not like an Indian, it just looks so plastic, and I don't know, It's just kind of strange, but
that's awesome.
But do you guys have any more questions in the chat that you want to talk about real quick?
One of the things that we could bring up too, we wanted to I think we want to touch bases on people using a car tire as a back tire.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, for
What do
sure.
they call them? What do they
The
call them? Dark something.
Darksiders. Darksiders.
Darksiders. Yeah, Darksiders.
Darksiders. In fact,
Darksiders. And
let's bring that
basically
up
what
here.
they're doing is they're taking a regular car tire, I believe it's a 160 by 15 car tire, and they're putting it on their back wheel because it's $100 cheaper than a motorcycle tire. But there's the downside of it, is that you don't have the fender clearance, and then when you go into corners, you're not cornering like a motorcycle. You're
Right.
cornering. You're trying to turn like a car, and the car tires aren't meant to lay over on the side, and so
Right.
you lose traction on that, and it'll slip out from underneath you. So I don't recommend doing that, people.
Yeah, that's just I think I was on YouTube like I think 2019 sometime, and it just came up on one of my feeds, and I was like, man, that's weird. I've never heard of that before. And then I started doing some more research, and I have a video here, and it's just strange how I guess it's all about saving money, but some people will swear to that that's like the best thing they've ever put on their tire. But you got to remember, a car tire is flat, and it's supposed to be flat sided, not riding on the rim. Or I mean, riding on the side. It's almost like you're riding on two wheels, on a car.
Yeah, riding on just that
On
much
the-
of the tire.
Yeah, exactly. I figured all of that weight would just.
Well, actually, Dwayne, when you talk about it being like this, it's not. It's like this because like on a motorcycle tire, your tread when you're on there, it's about like this. You got about that much tread on there. On a car tire, when you get on that edge, it gets down to less than a quarter of an inch.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, that is nuts.
And they're not built on the sidewalls to take that either.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. See if I can bring this up, and hopefully it'll show. Yeah, look at this tire right here. Look how much. Let me stop it right there.
Oh wow, right there.
Look at this thing. Now I just stopped it right here. Do you see that? Look right there. Look how much tire is on that. Look how much that's touching the
That's
ground.
not even really turning sharp.
Yeah, exactly. Just imagine those guys that are just leaning it over.
Yeah, absolutely.
That just looks unsafe.
Yeah, crazy. Oh, Champ's phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, he said that's dumb that people want to do that. Just take them if you can't afford it. Save up for it. Spend a tire for the for the right machine.
Right.
Don't try to be modifying it like you
There's
want.
a reason. There's a reason why motorcycle tires are shaped the way they are.
Exactly. They're rounded.
That's a fact.
So it touches, no matter if you're leaning, whichever way, it still touches majority of the road.
You're not lifting half the tire off every time you go into a corner.
And and looking at this video, it even looks like the ground is wet.
Right. Yeah. It looks like that's what they were trying to do, is show it as a wet tire.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it here, and it should go here. See, he's sliding as he's going into that turn right there. It's called dark siding, is what it's called. I guess he's putting it on this bike, this BMW here.
Why would anybody put it on that kind of bike any damn way?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just crazy. Oh, there's a commercial. I take that off. He's on the snow and everything else, right?
I'm sure people have tried everything. So this is not the first person to ever do this, I'm sure. Yeah.
So watch this video right here. If you look, he just basically started sliding. I don't know if you guys caught that or not. Yeah, I did. But
Texan Jack Potter Slot stopping by to hit a button and say hi. Well, how are you?
hey, what's going on?
Hey,
How you
what's
doing?
up, Jack Potter Slots?
Glad you came and stopped by.
Absolutely. So next week, I'm going to see if I can talk my daughter into coming in and talking a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, Dwayne.
I haven't been able to talk to her much about it on whether she's going to be working or not.
Okay.
I'll let you know for sure when I get a chance to talk to her. But you said you were looking at that, and I think it's a good idea. That's one thing that this is definitely a multi-gender sport. I mean, you don't have to be a man or a woman, or I mean anybody. And it's the different views you can get from my daughter, for example. She's a 21-year-old girl, so she's going to have a completely different opinion than this old geezer here, Wizard's World.
Right. Exactly.
It's just, she can be completely different. So I'll see if I can get her to come on. And then Chance's phone, that's my future son-in-law there. He could probably come on at the same time or something like that, or we could do it.
Yeah, so get this, is my wife, and she's been riding with me since 2001, since I started riding basically, and so she was kind of like, you know what, let's see if you can get Dwayne's daughter, involved, and her, she wants to know her perspective on how to do stuff, not like she's going to be taking the tire apart and anything like that, but just as a gender side, and kind of like, wow, if she can do it, then I can do it. You know what I mean?
Oh, and it's absolutely true. I don't do things for her.
Yeah.
I will show her and we'll do it together, but I don't do it for her. She does it.
And then, that's what I want to teach my daughter. She's 10, and, and she's always seeing me on the bike, and I want her to be independent. I want her to, I'll help her. I'll guide her if she wants to get a bike and do repairs.
That's the whole idea. Is you got to learn from somewhere.
Right. She's not going to learn unless she's just on YouTube watching motorcycle repairs all day long, and, so I think that would be fun.
Yeah. In fact, not Natalie, that's my daughter. She got in mail today her coils and wires for her bike and her carburetor kits. So, like Chance says there, they'll be heading over here. I'm sure they're to put that in on her bike. So.
Oh, nice.
Well, hopefully we can get that thing started and see how it goes.
So, are y'all going to record that and put it on your channel, or is it gonna? Do they have their own?
I don't know. We haven't really talked about recording it, so
okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, for sure. And there's I want to bring other people on here too. I'm trying to get Kathleen. I haven't asked her yet, but I want to get her on here, and she does some fabulous jewelry.
Oh yeah, she does.
And stuff like that. So
we have a tree of life that she made for Heather, and it's beautiful.
And then get her. She's been in the biker scene forever. Probably since I was born. So.
Hey James, why don't you tell them about what Angie does also on her diamond point?
Diamond painting.
Yeah, the diamond point painting, whatever.
So, I don't know if you ladies know or not, and that are in the chat, or even guys. But basically, it's a paint by numbers kind of thing. And so she gets these printouts that have these sticky tape on there, and she puts these little bitty diamonds, red goes to 1, black goes to 2 by numbers. And she puts all these little diamonds on there, and it makes an image. Of course, you can see the image already printed out, and then it has the glue on there. Yeah, in fact, Dwayne has his. My wife made one for him. But as soon as she's done with that, and I'm gonna frame mine that she did a motorcycle, Harley Davidson motorcycle 5-panel, and it's staggered and with the Eagle on it. And I want to show this thing off, but I want to do this really cool wooden frame in the back, stained wood and all that.
Right.
So I might even do that as a project too, to show on my channel.
Yeah,
there you go. Get this to you. See, you can put it up, wrap it up around that right here.
You see how right? You see how it's kind of orange, So I thought Mike was looking at getting that. I don't know, but
I'm trying to get it. I have to figure out how to ship it, and now that things are loosening up a little bit, I might be able to actually go somewhere and figure out how it's going to take to ship it. So.
Now that you have time, right?
Well, yeah, I'll have 2 weeks off, so I'll have plenty of time to do stuff.
I think that we all do.
Yeah. Time is not of the essence right now.
Yeah, for sure. And I know a bunch of people going crazy just staying at home, But do you guys have any questions in the chat? Outlaw just showed up. What's going on?
Hey,
How's
How
it
you
going?
doing?
He said, "What's up, guys? How you doing, Texas Rider? We're doing great. We're about to wrap up the show, but we're glad that you guys showed up and everything. So we're gonna get different people on there. Who knows? Real quick, Outback Outlaw. If you have any motorcycle pictures you want to share with us, hit our Facebook page up. We're always displaying them first thing on the our show. Uh, we're going through the Facebook page. We're showing the pictures and all that, and just talking a
Show
little
them
bit
the
about them.
Facebook, show them the Facebook page again.
Let me get that here real quick. Let me
And
share
also,
that.
I think all three of us have an Instagram as well. I think what's yours? Texas Riding or
Yeah, Texas Riding for sure.
mine's Mothership Motorsports.
Yep.
And I haven't started my one for Wizards World yet, but I'm going to do that.
Jeez,
So-
get on it, would you?
I know.
Right? Man, he's slacking.
Or
See,
bike or back road bikers. I'm gonna do
Back road
one. I think back road bikers.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
I'm gonna plug my YouTube channel. I have 3 videos on there. I finally did them. They suck, but they're on there. So if you're interested, it's me rebuilding the front carburetor on my bike. So
Yep, for
go
sure.
check it out.
You know, just for maybe one of the next 2 or 3 ones that we can do to show the differences in the cameras between a helmet mount, a mount like I had on my bike, and then the other mount that I put on my bike, show you how they progressed, and then show the differences in cameras and why we use the cameras we used.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because I was looking at the actually I had the GoPro 3 for probably since it came out, and if you look at one of my previous videos, like my earlier ones with the bracket, it was just so shaky that I had to go into Premiere and do warp stabilization. What happens is it actually zooms in, the program zooms the video in, and it does a warp balancing, and it makes your videos like basically like stabilized, So
Which one is that?
that's the Premiere is what I use.
Oh yeah.
But again, the render just takes so long. But why would you want to go through that whole step? Well, I understand if that's the only thing you have, but I went from a 3 all the way to an 8, and there's a world of difference. When we'll talk, and if you guys want to know about the GoPro and the history on that, as far as because they had the 7 that came out basically, and then they had the 8 that just came out too. But the only difference between the 7 and 8, everything's the same. It has stabilization. Just a real quick rundown, is that 7 shoots in 720 at live stream, and 8 shoots in 1080. So another reason why I got the 8 too is because I want to actually while I'm riding, or if I'm at a big biker event, then I want to actually go live with the camera through my cell phone. So you're able to do that with the 7 and the 8. So
You're talking about live video streaming.
yes, live video streaming straight to the YouTube channel.
Yep.
But here's the Facebook page here, Outlaw Biker. If you have any pictures you want to post up, you're welcome to, cars or motorcycles. So let me go to the community tab here. And then you plugged all yours. Wizard World, do you have any videos that you have? Or
What was that?
do you have any? I was asking Wizard World if he had any videos that he posted.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Outlaw wants the links.
Okay.
If you post those in the
I could probably post those in the chat real quick. Let me see if I can bring that up here. That way, it's probably easier in the chat than it is to
yeah, exactly.
hit on there.
So one thing my wife did say, she's like, "Oh, you got your seat done. Are you gonna get a bigger bike now? Are you done with this one?"
Oh wow.
You gonna sell this one and get another one to work on? And, well, it's not really all done, but yeah, I might do that.
Yeah, that was really cool. That came out really decent. So, I know, I guess last week or during our little meetup, you were talking about using the purple foam, but
Right.
you didn't use the purple foam in that seat, right?
Right. Yeah. I went to get the purple. It's called purple, and it's like a seat cushion. I mean, it's really soft, but it's more of a gel.
Okay.
You want to put that on the bike seat and shave it down a little bit and mold it to there, and then put the covers on.
Right.
That piece was $55, and
Oh my goodness,
a
really?
little bit more than I wanted to spend. Because if I was riding this a lot, if I was going to put thousands of miles on this here real soon, then I
Right.
might. But I just couldn't justify that cost right now. So I just
Yeah,
went,
I know.
cleaned up what I had, and put the new covers on and stapled them down and made it all good. So
I pulled up the Back Road Bikers Facebook page if anybody wants to join on that.
All right, let
You
me
can
post
share
that
it
real quick.
right there.
Oh, cool. Gotcha.
what the heck is that? Is that a hat?
It looks like a hat, doesn't it?
Yep, that's a hat. So here, there you go.
Oh, there he is. Yeah,
Uh,
that's what that is.
Oh, there you go. That's why you see the hat.
Oh,
right.
cool.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Oh.
Back to the bikers. So
Back Road Bikers.
definitely check
That's-
that out.
Is that going to have maps and stuff? If anybody wanted to, or if anybody's in Texas and wants to take a ride, or
We're gonna have a link where they can buy the routes, and we'll send it to them via USB or through to their computer or whatever they want to do, something like that. Where these routes that we've laid out and we've ridden and tested and seen how they are, and we'll even have some videos of them.
okay.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
And if there's anybody in Houston that's watching this, like, comment, or anybody can like, comment, and subscribe. And but anybody that's here in Houston that sees the show and wants to ride with us, you're welcome to. So
Yep, give us a shout out and holler at us on either Facebook or
or
on
YouTube.
one of our YouTube channels.
Yeah, for sure. The more the better. So if you don't mind being on video, we're always recording something. So
Cool,
But-
cool. Well, dang, it's been an hour, huh?
it's been an hour, guys.
All right.
Thanks for the hangout and everything, and
Good.
glad for
Way to
everybody
go,
tuning in.
guys.
We made it through show number 6.
There we go.
But I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming, supporting us. I want to thank you, Dwayne, and Wizards World for coming on the panel.
Thank you.
And we hope to see you next week. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there.